Hey, y'all, come on in. It's great to see you.
This is our last glacial summer soap from Stirling Soap Company.
It's a beautiful morning with the Barbershop Duet.
Hi, I'm Marcus Klinger with Klinger Vocal Studio.
And I'm Sarah Vincent with Sarah Vincent Virtual Pilates.
But on Wednesdays and Saturdays,
we are the Barbershop Duet.
Hey, y'all, come on in. Thank you for being here and spending this time with us. It means a great deal to us. And if you happen to be here during the live premiere, why, join the live chat. The Whiff Pack is there hanging out. Cool group of folks from all over the world, and they'd love to know what you're shaving with this week.
They would. And for our mention today, we wanted to show you these that I found on Amazon. They're technically spice racks, but after I measured them, they were perfect for our brushes and our bowls. And then the other day, Marcus found even another better idea for them.
I was just having a minor panic attack over the amount of soaps we had in our den, so I noticed, wait a minute, if we could use those spice racks as sort of the negative space to hold another row of soaps. And another row, and another row. Y'all, this is from our shave locker. This is how they work. And the bar soaps sit inside. Yep. The round shaving soaps do not touch them. They sit just above them. And y'all, it can hold 9 per spice rack. So if you want to go over to Amazon, grab these and let us know what you think. They help fulfill the 2 most important things for a soap collection, that they be visible and they be accessible. Because as Sarah says, out of sight, out of mind, you want to know where your collection is. And at the same time, you want to be able to just grab Haverford and have a smell whenever you want. They come with a level and a screwdriver, everything you'll need. So let us know if you pick these up, how they work in your
And they're
den.
actually really snug. Like, we shake the door to see if they'll fall. Nope. They seem pretty good.
Yanked that door a few times and they
So
don't
even
move,
if we have an earthquake, they should be good.
And we're here in San Francisco. It is liable to happen. TikTok.
Yes.
Well, I hope this doesn't become a
let's not
prophetic
jinx
clip
ourselves.
that goes viral for that. And y'all, let's meet today's Mango Glacial Sunrise Surprise. All right, y'all, so from the sales page at stirlingsoap.com.
This sweet summer treat has notes of mango, papaya, coconut cream, and musk. Its creamy sweetness is balanced perfectly by a heaping amount of menthol.
Y'all, the 2 words I needed to hear, menthol and papaya. Are you kidding me? Only Rod and Mandy are going to attempt something like this, and I'm excited.
So this is one of our last ones from the summer glacial line that just came out. And there's been so much feedback, people asking what we thought of this one. So we saved this for the finale, and it hopefully was worth the wait.
and owing to a particularly itchy pineapple mango salsa I once picked up, I figured out that I'm allergic to mango. So we will figure out if it's the essential oil or not when we put this on my face.
Yep.
But I'm excited to be able to have this because I can't eat mango anymore, but I can sure
smell
it. So y'all, let's unbox it. This is our ice box from Stirling. All the glacial ones came in there. And there it is. Oh, what else is found? Oh, you didn't see Bay Laurel. That's coming soon, y'all. But you did see Glacial Mango Sunrise. Y'all, and I love that there's more than just mango in this.
Yeah.
And we got the splash. What's the little graphic on it?
It has a little orange or mango-y colored snowflake. But
I thought
that's
it was a
the
starfish,
glacial.
but it's not. It's a snowflake. It's a summer snowflake, and I am here for it. All right, y'all. Let's have our last of these glacial summer first impressions. I love it when they match. All right. Okay, you go first. It is your birthday week this week. There you go. Take it in.
All right, our long-awaited. I have yet to fully do like a full glacial aftershave splash and full shave. I've been a little nervous that I would shave off my goosebumps or something, but I'm pretty sure I'll be fine. Crystal's done it. She's been good. So I think I'm just being a wimp. I will definitely shave
women have gone
with
before
these.
you. Right.
But it does have this like revitalizing kind of thing, even just in the splash using the glacials, like almost like if you jumped into a cold river or the cold ocean or something. So I think I just have to think of it that way, of like a quick wake up in a different way.
And for like 20 minutes out of the bathroom, when I use the bath soap that has the menthol in it, it just kind of feels like I'm swimming around in a pool. Love the feeling of
We've been waiting for our
iced
iced pineapple bar, so maybe that'll have to go with this. It'll be a whole summer fun finale.
All right, let's see what kind of mango we got going on in here.
Although that list had a lot more than mango.
That's why I'm excited.
It does say mango sunrise, but there was some other treats happening there.
I think there's going to be a little bit of
Here's
a
our
perfume
it is
hiding
full.
in this.
I'm already getting whiffs. Holy moly.
Oh, okay. Take it in. What do you get? I saw the eyes go big.
Yeah, there's a lot more to this than just mango, I feel like.
Nice.
I mean, I don't know if I would have known what was listed.
Right.
Maybe in the splash a little bit more. It's definitely sweet, but not like a little mouth-wateringly sweet. But it's not too sweet, if that
Gotcha.
makes sense. So I don't feel like it's like the kids version of mango. You
Sure.
know, like sometimes that's just like too much.
Right.
No, there's like a almost woodsy side, kind of like the iced pineapple. When it dries, there's like something at the end that's like a powder sugary kind of thing.
Right.
This has that too, but it's still almost like the pit of the mango has more of that raw vibe to it.
Right.
So you can definitely smell the glacial vibe happening.
Right.
But if you dive past the glacial, it goes to a mango-ish sweet. But
Right.
then there's something that is a new sweet, and that must be the papaya, something else. It's not floral, but it turns a little prettier. Like, it just makes me want to smile. Like, it is summertime fun for sure.
Love this. So the easy questions first. Is it in the gourmand lane? Is it or is it more of a perfume?
Oh, no, I think it's still gourmand, but it's a different gourmand for me.
Oh.
It's not, I mean, it's in the food zone for sure. It's
Sure.
clearly food, but there's something about it that it's in its raw form. Like sometimes when we smell stuff, I want to say like it's a candied version of something or something
Right.
bougie has happened to it. It's been reformatted and cooked and blended. This just smells like it's like actually like a really yummy, like I could cut through like the perfectly ripened mango, and then
Right.
there's something else perfectly ripened, and they're just best friends in here in the tub.
I love it. Well, let's have a grown-up conversation because I put on iced pineapple the other day, and I said this in the episode. It's my contention that there's a little bit more than just a pineapple extract in there. I think there's a little wood in there. I think there's a little floral in there. Melody at Moon Sub said, well, of course, he's not going to have you put just pineapple
straight up
extract on the
pineapple.
face. But when it is in a mix like this, I wonder if it is more of like that mango straight off the fruit, like extract kind of a thing.
I
and
don't
then
know
it's
how,
surrounded by
but
other
it
things?
smells bomb. It's definitely in there, and it is different enough than an iced pineapple. Like it is,
Right.
It's totally different. They're in a similar lane, but the scents overall are very different. You can see where they'd be
Right.
good friends. Like you could almost mash these up; it'd be super fun. But they're different. That the iced pineapple to me definitely got me more the Dole Whip Disneyland kind of fun side of it.
right.
This is definitely like I feel like I'm in when I went to the Philippines. Every day there was like spreads of fresh fruit that was just cut off the trees, and there's something different of like the real fruits in front of you.
Love it. Now, where does it sit amongst the other fruity sort of feminine scents from Stirling, like Witchy Woman?
That's much sweeter and much more sour to me.
Okay.
Like that's more girly-ish, maybe, if I had to like push it in a
Right,
lane.
right.
This, this I think is much more of a crowd pleaser, just because it is still that gourmandy side, where I think Witchy Woman turns into more of like a perfumey almost
That was
version.
my question. If this is more of sort of a shaving soap gourmand balance, or if it was more of a perfume homage. So this is more of a shave soap gourmandy sort of
Yeah.
balance. Gotcha.
For sure, yeah. And there is kind of a similar, like you said earlier, there's like a woodsy kind of vibe that comes through
Yeah,
in iced
right.
pineapple. It's here, but in a different way. But there's something to me that's
Right.
that organic, like, I don't know, I just keep picturing like a pit of an apricot or
Right, right.
something like that. Like it's the realness of
Right.
it that comes through.
Well, not a single scent note. This is a
Yeah.
little bit of a symphony here going on. So, all right, she needs one more.
Well, yeah, because you read mango, but I think the more you smell past the mango, you know there's other things in here. Like, I get why it's called mango sunrise, but
All
there's
right,
other
here we
fun
go.
things.
Taking it in.
Yes. When was the last time you had a mango? It's probably a very, very long time.
15, 20 years.
Right, right.
Ever since I did
That's what I
this
was
for
thinking.
9 hours.
So,
Why is my esophagus itching?
Maybe you can smell the other things easier in there if you're not, like, I go directly to the mango, but I wonder if you kind of
Right.
see where your nose takes you.
All
I'm
right, all right,
curious.
here we go. Oh, I'm so glad I asked about Witchy Woman. Well, the thing is, this has a similarity for me. It has a similarity, but take out all of the sour, all of it. All of it. Put in a little bit of mint. Well done. And you know, I love that the mango's there, but it's not there for me to have to be like a mango center. This is taking the cool things about the mango and putting those forward and kind of leaving the rest of it in the dust. Now, again, admittedly, with the allergy, I'm not as familiar with mango as you are. You eat them all the time.
I do.
She has a bag of dried mangoes as
They're
basically
my
her dessert
little
every night.
treats,
But, y'all, this, for me, whoa, this is taking like 4 things and having them all meet in the middle. So I'm not getting the whole mango. I'm getting just like the fruity parts of it without, you're right, without the candied parts of it. They're giving this its heart, like a meaty fruit sort of heart. But then as I zoom out, I'm getting like the sense of a lovely like winter mint. And I know that's part of the menthol, but it goes beyond that to like create a mint identity. This is more than just the mint and the menthol for me. And then hold on.
I know. I actually feel like the scent to me now, smelling this without the glacial would be weird. Like I do like how they interact in there.
Right. And a little bit of a clean laundry sort of musk underneath that I think is what's tying this together, because that's not a fruity scent.
Right.
But it's a super comforting one, and it's a little bit for me of a summery one. Like just kind of clothes on a clothesline.
Right.
It's just kind of got that sense to it.
But and that's I think the part to me that was keeping it from getting like too young, like too kiddish.
Right.
Do you know what I mean? Like there's something mature that's still happening in there.
And the fourth thing is a little floral. So I love this. Okay, so it's the laundry musk of the clothesline. It's the mango that's over there on the tree. So you're just getting its essence on the breeze.
Okay.
A little bit of a white floral. And then a mint that goes a little beyond the menthol to a spearmint or a wintergreen sort of a vibe. You put all that together. So it's kind of like... my brain keeps bringing me to Stockton, California, because it was incredibly hot in the summer, and being in the backyard where there were the fruit trees and you had your sun tea brewing over there, but there is just this like breeze that comes. It's almost like if you turned on like an air conditioner chiller and like hit the backyard with it all of a sudden. That's this. So it's all the summer stuff, but then you've got that menthol blast of just something that comes out of nowhere and just freezes you, like flash freezes you. And just gives you all that relief you're begging for from the summer sun.
I feel like we gotta use this because we need that relief. It's getting toasty.
This might be one of my favorites of the whole glacial
Okay.
summer line. I love this. And we're not going any further on this until we go to lather, because I think there's even more.
There might be.
All right, so this is our Stirling brush. This is a 24 millimeter, and I love its size because you can really see what you're doing. And this is my biggest lather bowl. This is my KUN Dark Nebula bowl, y'all. I love this thing.
Just can't stop whiffing it.
I
That
know.
must be a good sign. We should have a whiff tally going on. How many times do they whiff the soap?
There's just something, it's funny, here's a word I don't use all the time. There's something enchanting about this.
That's a good word,
Right?
yes.
There's just like a magic spell being created in this
I think there's
somehow.
something to this smell. Like it's the perfect amount of sweet without being too candied, too sweet.
Right.
Like it represents summer to me. Like, you know how your body like naturally craves, like, okay, you hear the ice cream truck, you're like, oh, it's
Right.
summer. You can't say no. There's something about, to me, when I think of like a fresh mango, a fresh fruit salad, like
Yes.
that just screams summer fun. Like
Right.
starting with 4th of July all the way through to Labor Day. Like there's just something about those get-togethers that have that summer, just fruity vibe. That
And I
comes
was a little scared when you said it wasn't that sweet. You're right. But it's the way the sweetness is done.
Yes.
Because if it's like a sugary sweetness, it can get really sweet really fast.
Yep.
But a fruity sweetness that uses like just the character of the fruit itself to be what is sweet doesn't hit you right off the top as the same kind of sweetness.
Yeah.
But I love that the more your nose dives into this, it's always met with a subtle character of sweet just to make sure that all the other scent notes can really be enjoyed.
It kind of reminds me of your friend's ice cream shop when we went in. They make everything from scratch
Right.
in-house.
Even the
It's-
marshmallows.
Yes.
Makes them from scratch.
And there's something about walking into that vibe of it being made with real things, not so much of the
Right.
refined sugary kind of stuff, like different than walking into a Baskin Robbins.
Right.
There's still ice cream, but there's something about that real
Right.
handmade, love went into every single flavor on the
Yes,
table
right.
that I'm getting from this that
Absolutely.
I wouldn't get from like a mango candy. It's different.
It really does smell like that place, because when
Okay,
he does a
good.
mango ice cream, he just brings a ton of mangoes into the place and
like a sorbet.
makes them
It's
into
made
the
for real, yeah.
Yes, even as a chocolate sorbet, which is great for the lactose.
Yeah. So without the added extra things, it's like the fruit itself is sweet enough on its own.
This does smell like that ice cream place.
I'm so glad I thought of that.
I love this. Okay, hold on. So this is something you will only see here on the Barbershop Duet. This is the minty mango whip on 3. 1, 2. Please. Oh. Whoa. It really changes its character in this,
does.
y'all. It really spreads out.
I like that the fact it has mango sunrise because there is something about like the day starting.
Right.
So the title really fits. Like it's not just like mango fruit salad or something like that. Like there is there's something about like that brightness to start your day that I feel like you'd really enjoy having this. Don't you think?
I don't even want to tell you what they did to the papaya. We need to see the set notes right now. So back to the sales page at sterlingsoap.com.
All right, this sweet summer treat has notes of mango,
Got it.
papaya.
Now hold on, wait. Can we find the papaya Because I think a papaya is almost like a cross between a mango and a coconut kind
I know.
of in its
I
sense.
need its own papaya. I can see the color.
I know it's tropical.
I always mix that one up with guava. I think the papaya is a little tamer. There's something about it that's not so in your face of a fruit, but it's gently sweet.
Right.
And then I think the coconut cream is what was really smacking us here.
Right.
That's what we were forgetting is in this, that creaminess to it, which is why it's not, I know on the sweet scale we're saying it is sweet, but it's not, but it's the creaminess that's keeping it from getting like too candied sweet.
Guava, the poor man's kiwi. And you know what? We have talked to more than one artisan who has said that coconut is hard to do. But I love it here because it's just sort of a balancer. It doesn't stick out as a characteristic in here. I do not smell this and get coconut. But without the coconut, I don't think you'd be able to sense everything else in balance. Do you get the coconut?
I really want to go make a fruit smoothie right now with some coconut milk and all of this yumminess because after smelling this, it's just summer in a bowl versus like summer in a cup, you know?
Coconut milk is not what I thought it was.
It's very different.
When I was first here, this is coconut milk.
It
is? What if you had to identify the musk? I mean, it's not civet. Like, what are you getting from this musk?
It's funny because if you smell just for the musk, my brain turns it into like a white floral with the coconut cream. It's not in there, but there's something in here that makes the musk much cleaner and prettier, which is why I think you thought clean laundry. Like there's something in it that does have that prettier side come through.
Well, it doesn't say it's in here, but that doesn't mean there's not a little bit of white flour in there.
After 300 something subs, maybe our X-ray senses are picking up something else in here.
I still think there's chocolate and candy cane. I will die on that hill. And you know, she actually said the words. I'm having so much fun with your iced pineapple today, just smelling it on me.
It's true.
This is a fabulous equal and opposite bookend for iced pineapple. So if that happens to be your jam like mine, this could be for every other day, right? You can wear pine. And this has like half those charming qualities, but it goes off in its way other direction.
So if I had to put those side by side, I think there's something in iced pineapple to me that is actually sweeter.
Oh, nice. Yes, I would say so too.
I mean, let's see when we get to the splash, because I know we definitely smelled more of the iced pineapple splash yesterday. Like maybe that's what we're getting. But I feel like if they were side by side, I would say that the iced pineapple is a little sweeter.
Yes.
And there's something in this that is a little more approaching a floral, feminine-ish hit, if I had to.
It's feminine-ish. And y'all, we do when we watch our shaving shows. We do like to watch when the soap covers the face because we do get a sense of the lather.
The glacial on fire feeling.
And we'll see what happens. We'll see if mine turns bright red if there's mango in it. So here we go.
Oh, yeah.
Look at that.
Interesting.
What do you want? What do you want from a lather?
It smells good from here, I gotta say.
I know. Y'all, this is one of the most utilitarian lathers in the business. There was a poll going on the Shave Dad group the other day about everybody's favorite base. I'm not going to say Stirling came up in most of them, but Stirling came up in most of them. So let's see here. Look at this.
And they've been around for quite a while. Their base, they've gotten figured out.
Look at that, y'all. Can go on and coach. You got peaks, you got valleys.
And some of their bases are different. Some have different tallows. This one has tallow, right?
That is funny. Every time we do an episode, I pull the ingredient list from the original sales page just in case there's a slight variation. And y'all, Stirling changes the base all the time. All the time. Very rarely is it exactly the same ingredient list. And I kind of like that because it means that little tweaks and little things are always kind of being put into the formula.
Or like what fragrances go well with different bases. I'm feeling the glacial.
Or when, I know I am too. Or when he uses essential oil rather than fragrance oil, it's sometimes notated here. So I always go back and check the ingredient list. And sometimes it's mutton tallow and sometimes it's beef tallow, right?
Oh, it does say, warning, this product contains high levels of menthol, which can cause a cold or burning sensation. If discomfort occurs, wash the affected area with soap and water and discontinue use. Although, I tell you, if you rinse this off right away, it does not take the glacial away right away, just so you know.
It's like a big ice water after you're on hot ones. It doesn't actually help as much as you think. Boy, I can really tell what side of my face this soap is on right now.
I know, my chin is on icy fire.
We are on a 2-alarm blaze over here right now, y'all, so I think we better go a little bit deeper. Y'all, I was watching a live interview with Will from Barrister and Man to get ready for ours, and he was talking about making a menthol soap, and that there was a fly in the workshop that dropped dead instantly when the jars were open because the menthol is nothing to be messed with, y'all. It's like capsaicin in hot sauce.
And we've heard from the gents in our Whiff Pack chats here that the second pass is actually more of a thing with glacial. So strap in if you do that. There's just the second one.
The water gives it a little bit more of that
After you
lovely
reapply.
icy sensation, right? So yeah, your second and third coats are going to get even icier.
So when our AC went out last year, we actually needed this glacial soap in our den, and now we've got it.
All right, y'all, here we go. Why don't you go first?
Yeah. Okay.
Take it in.
I'm going first. All right. So keep in mind the iced pineapple that you took a whiff of yesterday, because I'm curious how that compares here.
Gotcha.
Because I feel like people want to know. Ready? Oh, interesting.
Yeah, what do you got?
The sweetness is definitely it's still a little more mellow than I was expecting. I thought it was just going to be like in the splash version.
Yeah.
My arm's about to be on fire. Give it a second.
Oh, I just shaved, y'all, so this light me up.
Woo! Okay, now I'm getting the mango. It had to dry a little. It had to dry down a little.
I'm now getting my nose under this baby. This is glorious.
I don't know. I'm still getting that
Yo!
sweet woodsy side. I know that's not a thing, but
If you told me this was a cologne homage, I would totally believe you. This is gorgeous.
you know what's funny? I think I have one of their mango chapsticks, but I didn't open it because I was saving it for like a gift for somebody. But now I might be stealing that. Just saying.
They have a pumpkin spice lip balm. Y'all, I am in danger of eating that right out of the tube because that soap is just a miracle. Y'all, this is my favorite glacial. This is crazy.
And this, okay, now, as it dries, you can see my little goose pimples.
Look, her hair is standing up.
glacial!
Y'all, look at that. She's cold and it's summer
working!
outside.
No, I forgot what I was gonna say. Compared to the iced pineapple, now, in the dry down, this smells... Okay, they're different. You do want both in your den. I just want to tell you, they have different characteristics, but it'd be super fun to put those together. Let me just say.
I love Rod's nose. I love that when he takes cedar and makes it glacial, he knows it needs lime in it. I love that when he built this, y'all, this rivals Witchy Woman. This rivals Duchess. This has an absolutely beautiful, beautiful character. Maybe slightly more on the simple side, but I love that because it is a fantastic balance and it gives you plenty of room to dive down into it and explore it. This is as good as those masquerading as a single note scent note.
And I have to say, smell the dry down on me. There's something that's fun and like you almost forget it's a fruit.
A little more charming on you? A little
Do you
more
think?
floral?
You think? But I was getting almost like if I didn't know what I was smelling and I took a whiff of this, like there's something powdery clean and sweet and creamy that's still like completely there. Like I don't know if I would know right away what fruit it is by the dry down.
Birchy, kind of woody candy?
Yeah, I'm with you.
Like that. Y'all, this is different. This is different. Go into the heart of root beer and pull out some of the sweetness. Like it's kind of that.
Yeah, the creamy side.
Right.
Is for sure a thing. And I don't, the mango to pineapple ratio is really hard to actually diagnose, which I like.
Right.
They kind of disappear and dance within each other.
And does this make sense? I hope this makes sense. The fruit doesn't get too fruity.
Yes, because when you were asking earlier about the gourmandy thing, remember I was like, well, it is a gourmand, but I'm not getting it as much as I thought I would be like overwhelmingly hit by that sweetness, you know?
And I think that is the charm of this, because if you think about how beautiful mango is, what would it smell like if it wasn't a gourmand? What would it smell like if it was a floral version of a mango? What if it was a spice version of a mango?
And I think I'm really hit with the creamy side first before it goes sweet.
Right, yes.
So there is a big crowd pleasing vibe to this. Like I don't think it'd be crazy turn off. Where some of the other stuff where it gets so gourmandy and sweet and it's very distinct what you're smelling. I feel like if someone walked by smelling like this, you would love what they were smelling like.
This has been a great couple of weeks for my F word list, y'all, because it was getting a little dusty, but I am pulling it out right now. This is one of my favorites. I am putting it on the favorites list. This is official. We need a little stamp of approval.
Right.
This is on the official Marcus favorites list
and
right now.
because you normally can't eat mango, it's even more charming and kind of fun because you can have this. It's a thing.
And for me, there's parts of eating a fruit, because I'm a texture guy, right? There's parts of eating fruit that sucks. The skin of a peach sucks. I have like furry stuff in my mouth, like I'm eating a Muppet, right? There's parts of the orange. I remember my best friend Michael Bromlin, right? His favorite snack was oranges. And like I loved biting into the orange slice for the juice.
Right.
But then you
But
had
then
to
all the
bite it again
stringy
to
stuff.
eat all the stringy crap to go along with it. So I used to just kind of push it down with my
the pulpy
tongue
stuff.
against the peel, so maybe nobody would notice I wasn't eating that
This
part.
is how Marcus eats fruit.
Y'all, and guava skins, it's a nightmare when you get out there. Y'all, so for me to be able to sense the mango without the parts that make it kind of fruity, and for me, that brings out the heart of it and changes it into something woody, changes it, transforms it into something floral, something perfumey. That's beautiful, and that's where the charm is.
You know, I feel like now that we've actually been through a full summer in the shaving world, because we started at the end of July last time, like we didn't really even realize what we were getting. I think we were always going to think of iced pineapple, and now this mango sunrise as like summer bookends. Like as soon as it starts to get just enough heat, like sun, that you can feel the summer coming, we're going to be busting these out.
Y'all, I have pumpkin spice ready to go for our first morning where it drops below 50. Y'all, so this and iced pineapple, these are going to be the doormen for next summer. Waiting patiently until it gets over 90 again, and then these are going to swing the doors wide open, which means that at Christmas time, these are going to be the two that I smell to remember summer. Because right now, I do grab my pumpkin spice, I grab my Cider House 5, I grab those so I can remember autumn. And now that it's a-coming, these are going to be the two, for me, the kind of most mean summer.
And I know we said that coconut is hard to do,
right?
But smelling the coconut in this, and I think that's the dry down I'm getting, that's almost a woods, but it's not. And there's something very like classy about having that in here.
And here's what I love about it. If you're a giant coconut fan, don't get this because you don't sense it as a giant coconut in the middle.
Just a little trail at the end.
It's the creaminess. It's the creaminess under it that lets the other fruits kind of sit in a beautiful, perfumey way. That's what the coconut cream is doing. And I'm just
it smells like what this looks like. I don't know how that makes sense, but it kind of smells like this.
So it's pretty simple, y'all. Just be wandering through Costco on a lovely June afternoon, and you're going to see a giant tub over there of a brand new product. This is pineapple mango salsa. Well, why not? You're going to grab that in a big bag of chips, and you're going to take that home and dig into it. And just about the time you're on the way to the hospital, you just got your own. Head over to stirlingsoap.com where you can find this and a wide range of other products. Well, I've had my shave, y'all, with Mango Sunrise, and I am happy to report we're sitting at about 30-40% mango and 60% sunrise. Bracing, cold, and then the color hits the sky. Amazing scent, y'all. The musks, the florals. 5 stars. And the lather, come on, it's Stirling. I just came away from this shave. And look at this. Look at this. Please send your fan mail that we sent you at the Barbershop Duet. Welcome to Messages.
So for our August giveaway, we are going to have a $20 gift card to the Shave Supply.
Yeah, y'all, our closest distributor here in California. And all you have to do to be eligible is send an email here to wesetyou@thebarbershopduet.com so that we can get back to you. And check back here on September 4th when we have our Alexa choose our lucky number on the show. And hopefully it's you.
Yeah, best of luck.
Sometimes you can judge a book by its cover. But sometimes the cover doesn't do it justice, y'all. I know this just says Mango Sunrise on it, but this is a world of charm and glory going on in here.
I think you're right. Like if I wanted to escape and just be in summer carefree mode, I would just sit and whiff this all day.
Who would have thought a mango one would have rocketed to the top of my F-word list?
I now
Stirling,
see
but here we
why
are.
the gents were like, have you opened this yet? Because I'm pretty sure you need to try this. We get it now. You were right.
This and Frozen Tuxedo are the two that they're like, don't miss those, y'all. And I'm really glad we didn't.
Right?
In fact, as we shoot this, the Black Friday and July page is still up, so you can go back and grab some of these. See where the bar soaps left too. And hey, Rod and Mandy, thank you for agreeing to do our live In Conversation series on Instagram in the weeks to come. We're so excited to be able to ask you some questions. And if any of you have some questions for the gang at Stirling, shoot them our way in the comments here and we'll ask them during our live.
And don't forget your next appointment with the Barbershop Duet.
You'll smell better just watching this.